Good night, Shabbos. Parrots, can you hear me? Parrots, can you hear me?
We hear very well. Yeah.
Oh, great. Baruch Hashem. I'm very sorry that it took so long. And I want to give a huge thanks to my wife who's not here anymore, but not sitting next to me right now. But Shekoyach is there anyway. So once a year, I usually go up to the Berkshire Mountains. There's a shliach, Rabbi Levi Volovik and his wife. So we're up here in the Berkshire Mountains, and it's the Shabbos and Mevorchim of Chodesh Elul, and it's the time. Parrots, can you hear me? Hello, parrots?
We hear the road.
Yes.
Oh, good. Baruch Hashem. Okay, so the shliach came here to the Berkshire Mountains, Lennox. There's a whole bunch of communities on the in the Berkshire Mountains. Traditionally, in the summer, this is a very popular place for the Uvgekler to mention. The Boston Symphony Orchestra has here a beautiful place called Tanglewood. And so kommt sich again alle the Uvgekler to mention. Oilam sits here and they have their cheese and their wine, and they're listening to the Boston Symphony Orchestra. I was here together with the shliach. I think this is the first year, or second year he was here. I'm talking about this is many years already. And it was simply going Sunday morning from group to group of people. This was the first year he was here, saying Shalom Aleichem to them, and collecting information on the place. Baruch Hashem, last year the shliach had purchased a mansion right as you enter the properties of Tanglewood. The Eibusher should help that he should have a lot of atzlocha mitzvah Hashem to be able to fix up his mansion, to be a Beis Chabad and a welcoming center for all the Yid that are looking for music and don't even realize what kind of music they're really looking for. So we're going into this beautiful Shabbos Mevorchim, into the Chodesh Elul. The Arizal says that Shabbos Elul, that the Rosh Hashanah Elul is inay liyodi b'samti loch. The Arizal writes, it's lirmes ke'Kadosh Baruch Hu in general, when it comes this time of year, Chodesh Elul, there's a certain like oy vey. But it's really a shame. We shouldn't let Elul pass us by. Elul is a very special time. That Izal says that Elul is the time of the Ori Miklat. In general, in this world, time plus space equals Olam Haza. So just like in space, there is a thing in the Torah that there is an Ori Miklat. There is in time and in space. Whatever happens in space happens in time. Whatever happens in time happens in space. So just like in space of this world, there is 6 or 9 or 48 cities that are cities of refuge. The same thing in time. There is a time in the year which is a time of refuge, a time where we go away, and this is a time of safety. This is a time when we go and we contemplate and we think about, we revamp our entire year. We take stock of what happened the last year, just like in a business once a year. We take stock of what happened the previous year, and we plan out how we're going to run the business in the coming year. Beruchnius, what we're planning to do for the following year. So that's the word of the Arizal, that there is a refuge in time and a refuge in space. There's Manu Makah. Goes into the city of refuge. So from the highest to the lowest, there's a beautiful thought from the Arizal. The Arizal asks, this is elsewhere in the Kisvei Arizal's broad Shai, when it says to Moshe Rabbeinu, they should make the cities of refuge. The Torah says, "V'elikim ina liyadoi, v'samti locha mokem ashiyona sham ha'ritzeach." There's a very clear inconsistency. It doesn't make sense. What is going on over here? Either you talk Baloshan Nister or you talk Baloshan Noichach. Either you can say Elikim ina liyodoi v'samti loy mokam lonus, or you say Baloshan Noichach Elikim ina loch v'samti loch mokam. So either you say both Loshan Noichach or you say both Loshan Nister. How come it's half-half? In the beginning of the pasuk, it's a Elikim ina liyodoi. At the end, it says Samti loch. It starts off with Loshan Nister ina liyodoi and finishes off with Lenoichach Samti loch. The Rizal says that when Moshe Rabbeinu went out and he saw that there was a mitzvah
It's like the rabbi was coming on and off for some reason.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you
Yes.
now.
So Moshe Rabbeinu saw that here was the taskmaster that he violated a woman. And now, not only that, he was tormenting her husband the next day. So Moshe Rabbeinu looked around and Moshe Rabbeinu killed him. So Lepoel, he looked. What does it mean? He looked. He looked Beruch Kotsha to see what happened. He didn't see the crime, but he knew what happened. So Mamela, so he punished him, but he didn't see it. He had no witnesses. So therefore, there is a Goyal Adam, and the Goyal Adam is the Sultan, the Yitzhak, and he's a Goyal Adam. So the Eish says to Moshe Rabbeinu, it's like this: Elikim ina liyodoi. It was Baloshan Nister, because really Moshe Rabbeinu did nothing really wrong. He did a mitzvah because this taskmaster really deserved to have to be killed. However, there is a Goyal Adam, so it's a Loshan Nister ina liyodoi v'samti loch. Bottom line is that the city of refuge, Ari Miklat, is from the highest of the high to the lowest of the low. To someone like Moshe Rabbeinu that perhaps didn't live up to his potential and didn't accomplish as much as he could have this year, to a person which Pashat ruined the year and had a very unproductive year. From the highest of the high to the lowest of the low, wherever it is, the person who had a year and didn't live up to the highest level of his potential, to the person who, the whole year went by and the whole year was ruined. Either way, like the din is, the first thing is to run into the Chodesh of Elul. So to summarize, we have time and space, they both have Ori Miklat. And the Ori Miklat is from Moshe Rabbeinu to the simplest Yid. Echad Shogeg, Echad Meiz, that's to go in to the Ori Miklat, and that's where they have their refuge. There's two things that Chazal say, two dinim. The Chayovim Bezdin L'Chaven Adrochim Ori Miklat L'Tachnom L'Archivom, and all. There's signs on the road. We have to say Ori Miklat. And so here there's the terrific sikha from the Rebbe, where the Rebbe explains that every Yid has the obligation to raise his voice, to raise his voice to all other Yidden and to show them that there is an Ori Miklat, there's a place of refuge. There is a place of refuge for every single Yid, and that's the Chodesh Elul. And not only that, but they have to make wide roads. We have to show the roads. What are the roads into Chodesh Elul, which is the city of refuge? The Elul itself tells you there's 5 roads into the city of Elul. Into Elul, there's 5 roads. The first road is in Rosh Tevis Elul. The first road going into Elul is Yoda. The second is Avoida. And the third is Gemilas Chasadim. The first road is through Torah. The Chazal say, Divrei Torah koiltim hayid. In the days of the Beis Hamikdash, there was a actual physical Ari Miklat. Today there isn't. So Yid is to learn Torah. And learning Torah is toilet. So that's the first Rosh Hashanah in Elul. The second road into the city of Elul is in the Rosh Hashanah Elul. Anila doidi v'doidi li, which is the idea of avodas tefillah. The third road into Elul is Ishlere Eyu Matanis Levyonim, which is Gemilas Chasadim. The fourth road into Elul, the fourth road is the obvious road, and that comes from the pasuk Umola Hashem Alekech Es Levavcha ve'es Levav Zarecha. Aleph Lamed Vav Lamed again. Es Levavcha ve'es Levav. And then there's the fifth road, which is the union of Geula, which comes from the pasuk Ashira Lashem Vayemru Laim. Again, these are 5 Rosh Hashanahs in Elul, which are 5 roads into the refuge of Elul. Just like as we said in space, there is Ori Miklat. There's 48 Ori Miklat. Also in time, there's a time of the year. Elul is not a time to be nervous. Don't let Elul pass you. Get into Elul is here to heal. Elul is here to soothe. Elul is here to protect the Yid before the Yom Adin comes. So this is the Shabbos and Vorchim we're standing as we're going into Elul. And there's one more Rosh Hashanah from one of our dear Chavedim and Beis Menachem Mendel Greenwald. Ein Malachayim and Vider Malachayim. Ein Lachayim, Vider Lachayim. That's the terrific Rosh Hashanah. Shabbos, when we Shabbos and Vorchim, and in general Shabbos and Elul is a time to focus on Fabrein. It really it's a group therapy. That's what it is. We get together. There's none of us have a perfect situation. A perfect situation is. So we're here to support each other, and when we make Ein Malachayim and Vider Lachayim, that helps us get into the Elul. These are the roads. These are the roads going into Elul. So I'm sitting here in the hills of the Berkshire Mountains. It's totally inspired by the Shliach, who does a terrific job, and the Eibishal Halfon Take with this building. He just purchased the mansion going into Tanglewood. That all the Yidden that are tangled, that he should be able to untangle them, and all the Yidden that are looking for music to soothe the soul should find the emes of music that will really soothe their soul. Maybe shall help from the schus of this Ori Miklat that we've set up all around the world, all around the globe, and the schus of the tzaddikim who have given us the inspiration, and the schus of the Rebbe who's given us this inspiration to set up Ori Miklat. Gashmi as a place where every Yid, Rusal Northern on the globe, 1,000 point, Ori Miklat, that in that schus of us taking time of our schedule and showing Eden the sign, Miklat, Elul, showing one of the roads how to get in. If it's through Migvelis Chasadim, it's through the gate of Torah, Avodah, Gemilas Chasadim, Geula, Tshuva, through Ein Malachayim, Vidra Malachayim, that the Eibusha should help, that all of us should find. Okay,